Hello, beautiful souls, welcome. Watch these. See if the lights start flickering. I've noticed Spirit has been using my lights to communicate in videos, but they were just flickering a few minutes ago. So it's been fascinating. So see if there's any confirmations with the flickering of the lights anywhere. We're welcoming the elementals, earth, air, wind, fire, water, ether, earth, air, wind, fire, water, ether. Welcome. We're going to give the tech a smudge, only welcoming in beings of light, of unconditional love. For this it's a cosmic, super cosmic conversation. Holy hell, a lot's been coming through since this morning, just dropping in. Again, I'm getting through my workout and writing information that's coming in. And again, you know that it's coming in because it's not something you're looping on. You've basically moved past it, but your guides, your team, your highest, and is dropping information in like, okay, yep, it's life experiences. Yep, you experience this. This is some more information on this. This is something you need to share with the collective because somebody needs to hear your personal experience. So, and we're wearing green today. It is March 17th. Again, I don't participate in all the bullshit and the nonsense of these Hallmark consumerism type holidays, but there is definitely reference around this for 3 days from the equinox. So I celebrate Gaia, I celebrate the nature spirits, the elementals that work with me personally on a daily basis, the animals, the earth, and all of the existence, tapping into the colors of greens, emerald greens, earth tones. We're welcoming the frequency and energy of the mineral kingdom. We've got lepidolite, we've got the chocolate calcite here, we've got the clear quartz, the spirit quartz, the ammonites, we've got the, like I said, the incense, the earth, the air, the wind, the fire, the ether. Got my beautiful, funny little unicorn here with my selenite, my rainbow selenite. So welcoming in all of the guides of the dragons, the unicorn guides, welcoming in all the spirits of unconditional love and light that are working with you in this now present moment, right? To be with you, to hold you, to support you where you need that. Ask for their help. The angels, the archangels, Raphael, resonance with the greens, Michael, blue, Sandalphon, very earth grounding energy. Been working deeply with those 3 particular frequencies and energies for over a week now, consciously. They're always with me. I don't have proof of this, but that's the point. I just know. I don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. And I think this is going to lead into oh my, oh hell yes. That was coming through the song. So I've got a couple songs. One is Ordinary. Go listen to that. So oh my, oh hell yeah. Okay. We're going to remind you who you are and to stand in your truth and your authenticity, even in the most uncomfortable circumstances and situations. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. We'll see what wants to come through, what the highest wants to talk about. So during my download, during my workouts, it's like scribble. So my handwriting changes. So it's literally, we're going to attempt to read the scribble because I'm working out with a timer and I'm like, okay, all right, okay, this is dropping in. And again, if you're circling and looping, that's the ego and mind trying to keep you into old programmings, paradigms, thought forms, conditioning, all of the bullshit and the nonsense. Okay, this is not what we're talking about. This is something that I have been experiencing for a while, but definitely a significant experience that I'm guided to share because your experience is going to help other people, right? This has nothing to do with Oshinatiria. You're not here. You're here to share information. You're here to share wisdom and knowledge. You're here to share experience. You're not here to harm. This is for harm to none. You love your enemies. Yes, I said that. You love everybody, including your enemies. You don't have to like them. You don't have to condone choices and behaviors and things like that. That's not what I'm saying. You love everybody and everything because you are everybody and you are everything and everything is you. Okay, so you love everyone, including your enemies, and that right there might trigger a lot of people. All right, so I'm not saying you have to condone or agree with or I shouldn't partake in anything. Like I said, condoning behaviors, wishinatiria, feeding the delulu, feeding the behaviors. You don't have to condone any of these things, making excuses for the behaviors. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying you just unconditionally love everyone. No conditions. Again, you don't have to like or agree, all of that other stuff. You know what I'm talking about if you're here. All right. So let's tap in. See what you see, hear what you hear, know what you know, feel what you feel, because I'm speaking to your soul. I'm speaking to your field. I'm speaking from one frequency to another frequency, from one soul to another soul. I am not speaking to the ego and the mind. Now, if the ego mind is getting triggered, that's for you to shine your light on, to talk to the ego, have a conversation with the ego, do some healing. If it's bringing up things that are triggering from your past, from trauma, hurt, pain, whatever it is, because usually that's what it is. It's bringing up those core wounds. Your light is shining light on other people's core wounds. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. All right. It's not your concern. Okay. Because you have spent your entire life dimming yourself, making yourself small, making other people comfortable, and you've been giving excuses to other people. Well, so-and-so is this or so-and-so is that, so I have to behave a certain way. No, you're just basically lowering your frequency to make other people comfortable. You are dimming your light to make other people comfortable because of programs, conditionings, belief systems that have been carried over generation by generation. This stops with me. I've said this for a long time before I even knew 16 on the timer. I said this a long time. It stops with me. All of it stops with me. And I didn't know exactly what that meant like I know now. Okay? So, personal experience. You can love somebody. You can love them. And they don't have to believe that or not. You know what you know. In your heart of hearts, in your soul, you love them. You don't love or you don't like their choices, their behaviors, their conditioning, their patterning and program. But that's their choice. That's them choosing that. And you have to honor and respect that, no matter how hard and difficult that is for you. But again, if you're being triggered and things are getting stirred up, it's because it's necessary to clear out those core wounds, to bring those core wounds to surface, to shine light onto them, to allow them to heal and to release them, to surrender them and let them go so they can be transmuted, so they can be recycled, so they can be refined in source creator energy. So source, mother, father can absorb that and transmute it and purify it back into unconditional love and light. So if you're being triggered or activated core wounds, there's a reason for it. And this happened the other day. But because I'm so mindful of what's going on, I'm able to transmute this energy. I'm able to feel it. I'm able to scream and cry and talk it out and yell at my team and then release it and command. I command this. I command that. I do this. I don't beg. I command. Okay? And looking at places where I might be lowering my frequency where I shouldn't be, right? We've said this before, that if somebody is meant to be with you on this journey during your waking up process and you've been separated for whatever reason, there's been space, it's because they either are not meant to come with you while you are rising into your authenticity, into taking your throne, right? They're not meant to come with you. And you have to be okay with that. And a lot of times this is associated with blood family. You are so deeply embedded in these patterns, these conditions, these programs that are, again, generationally brought forth, that you have to be aware of your behaviors in certain situations. And again, taking that higher perspective, I can look back. When you're in it, you can't see it, because a lot of us that have come from, we all have trauma. We all have core wounds. No matter how pink, fluffy, and white you think your childhood and your young adulthood, everyone has fucking core wounds. You have core wounds that you're dealing with from your past lives, but you also have core wounds in the bloodline that you're dealing with. Okay? Okay? But if you continue to bypass, I'm not going to look at that, you distract yourself, I'm going to condone this behavior, I'm going to allow this, I'm going to make excuses for this, that's not okay. But you have to be aware of this. And the only way you get aware is get still, get quiet. So you can listen to your source within. You can listen to your highest. You can listen to your team. You can see the signs, the synchronicities, the messages that they are giving you. You can listen to your soul. And I'm not talking about the mind and ego here. Okay? Talking about your soul, your essence, your frequency, your energy. That is your first language. Actions speak louder than words. I've said this my entire life. Actions speak louder than words. Even though there's been many times over and over in my life that I've allowed the actions to speak, but I've ignored them. I've distracted from them. I made excuses for them. But I can see that now. And that's just part of the training. That's part of the lessons. That's part of the school. That's part of the teaching. Everything happens perfectly. I don't look at that as a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is. That's been part of the journey. But I can take that higher perspective. And knowing now what I know, I'm not going to allow that behavior. I'm not going to make excuses for behavior. Okay? I know who I fucking am. I am unapologetic. I give 0 fucks. If you are meant to be with me and hold and share a life and a frequency and energy with me, you will address things that need to be addressed. And if you don't, the universe will keep you in separation. It will keep you away from those people that you're not meant to be around. Okay? And I know this is a lot of tough love. There's a lot of this tough love energy coming from Source, the universe right now. It came in very hot and very loud this morning in a video that I posted. It's coming in hot. It's this very ferocious, this very lioness energy. It is not acceptable. And if you make it acceptable, you are lowering your standards, and we are done lowering our standards. I don't care if it's your mother, your fucking brother, your father, your sister, your boss, your friend. I don't fucking care. Quit lowering your standards. Quit lowering your frequency and energy, and you command and you demand that the highest version of themselves steps forward in your presence. And if they don't, that's perfect. That's okay. And if you're triggered by that, that's okay too, and that is perfect too. Okay? That just gives you the opportunity to go in and go deeper and to allow the healing to take place and allow to release it and surrender even deeper and just let the universe show you, provide for you, and give you more of what you deserve. Know your worth and know what you deserve. You are fucking cosmic, galactic royalty. Remember who the fuck you are. It is time to wake up, beautiful soul. It is time now. We are here to remind you through these transmissions, through these conversations, through this frequency and energy that is going directly into your field and into your soul. Where do you feel this? This is your heart. This is your quantum compass. It is time to use this for your discernment. 1313. Take what resonates. You'll know if this is for you. If you're not, you fucked it off by now. And you're not ready for it. Yourself now, not ready. Or you're completely, fully blown on, triggered, thinking, oh my God, she's talking to me. She's talking directly to me. Oh, fucking A. And yes, we are talking directly to you. Or it's just to remind you, fuck yeah, that's what I've been through. That's more confirmation. Yay, proud for me for walking away. Yay, tap yourself on the back. Be proud of how far you've come. Okay? Quit making yourself small. Quit turning your volume down. Quit turning your light down. Source says it's time to stop. You need to stand in your sovereign authenticity. You are a free, sovereign soul. Know this, embody this, integrate this. So deeply that you can't even question it anymore. And you don't need to prove that to anybody. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to prove your love. You need to prove nothing to no one ever fucking again. And again, I don't care who those other people are in your life. You are done proving. You just be you. You focus on you. And if people are meant to come with you on the rest of this journey, they will tap the fuck in. And they will shed, they will cleanse, they will clear, they will go deep, they will address those core wounds, they will surrender, and they will start trucking along right behind you. Or they won't. And that's perfect. It's all perfect. Okay? So remember that these people that are triggering and activate you, you can hope that their behavior is going to be different. You can hope, and you can I really hope that, I really love and I really hope that they're going to step forward to be the best version of themselves in this situation. Or what happens is they step forward and show the ugliness. I don't know what other words I want to say. It's just ugliness. And because I know where it's coming from energetically, I have no judgment on it. I don't. Thank you. I forgive you, and I love you. Thank you. I forgive you. I love you. Thank you for showing me, teaching me, helping me. I forgive you for the choices that you are choosing to behave or think or be or whatever. And I love you so unconditionally because I am you and you are me. We are all one. Some people create an avatar in their mind of you. Okay? Some people create an avatar of you that is not you. It's not your authentic self. I've never played the game Sims, but that comes in a lot. Like, you have these avatars. So you're presenting yourself fully raw, messy, magnificent, magnetic, and authentic. And your light is shining so bright that it triggers people. It irritates people. And if we want to talk about it energetically and spiritually, it triggers the parasite, the entities, the negative energy, thought forms, belief systems, patterns, and conditionings that is highly embedded and attached in that field. No judgment. I just know energetically it goes way deeper than the surface level. Way deeper than that, okay? And because I have such a deep understanding, I can allow this to happen, transmute it, work through it, and come out on the other side. 1717 on the timer. You are the star. I am the star. We are the fucking stars. You can come on the other side of it bigger, stronger, and better. And it can be transmuted like that. Within hours. Hours! But if you continue to loop into spiral, that's the ego and mind trying to keep you on this karmic bullshit. Okay? So understand that someone probably has already created an avatar in your head. So if someone says, I will never ever talk to somebody ever again because they're weird and they're faking it. So that it's fascinating when people are so triggered by you in your authenticity that they're saying that you're the fake person. Think about that for a minute. When somebody is so triggered by your authenticity, your light, your magnificence, in all of its magical, messy ways, saying that you're the one pretending to be somebody that you're not, that you're pretending to be fake, what does that say? Actions speak louder than words. It's hilarious to me. Doesn't mean I love them any less. Don't judge them. But it's interesting. It's very interesting when you can see that reflecting back, because I am a reflector. 1% are reflectors in the human design. That's why I irritate the fuck out of people, because I reflect back what they're not willing to see. I mirror back. I mean, we're all sacred mirrors, but I reflect. Like, you imagine those big mirrors or domes that are hitting with the sun, and it's just like powering, it's like powers back. That's what happens. That's my energy and my frequency, and I'm unapologetic about it. That's who I am. And it keeps getting bigger, bigger, and stronger and stronger. Okay? So understand that the person that they've created of you in their head, that avatar, is that you understand and just know that that's not you. Okay? And I know this can be challenging when we're talking about really close blood lineage that you are still deeply attached to or enmeshed in. Please go look at the word of enmeshment. Spiritual enmeshment. Karmic enmeshment. I'm not talking about entanglement. I'm not talking about, and it could potentially also be a karmic, a karmic trauma bond. But what's coming through is this enmeshment. So look at the word enmeshment. So understand that this person has created an avatar in their head, trying to justify to themselves and try to justify to others their behavior towards you. Okay? So they've created this scenario that is completely fake and false. Okay? Because that's the ego mind, that's the entities, that's the parasites. Okay? They've created this thing in it's not even you, right? To justify their behaviors and their actions towards you. Okay? So you have to understand this. There's nothing, you trigger and activate and you mirror and you reflect, but it's not your concern or worry of how they respond to you. That's just showing true colors. I see your true colors. I see your essence. I'm a fucking walking lie detector. I'm a fucking walking tower. I'm a fucking walking karma. I trigger karma. I've been told this for a while. I trigger karma. I'm a fucking walking lie detector. I've known that for years. Okay? All right? I take no bullshit. I'm done. I'm not going to mistreat people, though. If somebody treats me like terrible, I'm not going to treat them the way they treated me. I love them. Thank you. I love you. And I forgive you. And I go on in my merry way and just continue to be me, authentically. I'm not going to lower my standards to ugly behavior. That's the best thing that comes through is ugly behavior. So don't allow that to affect your truth of who you are. And I know sometimes you will drop because that's just lessons, but just look at it and then bring yourself back up. But don't continue to allow yourself to be brought down. Spiritually speaking, energetically speaking, the enemy will use vessels. Have you seen The Matrix? Do you remember the agents? Everyone can be a potential agent. Wake up. Stand up. Stand in your sovereignty and know who you are. Remember your authenticity. Speak your truth. I don't care how uncomfortable it makes. This video is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. But that's okay because it's perfect. Okay? This is a channeled message. It's a transmission. Okay? Vessel, tool. Tapping into my highest. Tapping into source. Tapping into my source. Speaking my truth. Sharing my life. If I were to keep it to myself, that's not going to help the next person. So same thing with my fitness industry. When I was working there. Using myself as an example to help other people on their path and their journey. That's why we are here. That's why we're here. Don't become the false thing that they've created in the game. Don't become the villain that they've created in their head. They most likely have created you to be a villain. Right? In this game, in this matrix, that they're playing their game, I'm playing their game, you're playing your game. If you're watching this, you and I are playing a game we're creating, but don't play into the game that they're creating. Don't allow their avatar of who they've created of you, the villain that they've created in their head, don't step into that because you're not that person. Okay? Again, it's a formative way of to get some form of weird fucking justification for terrible behavior towards your fellow man, towards your fellow soul. Again, it's how this has been set up. When you are completely unplugged from the bullshit and the nonsense and the fucking matrix, you can truly see for what it is. Okay? And that's where there's non-judgment, there's unconditional love. Again, you love it, you don't have to like things. Like, remember, don't get that twisted. There's a difference. And don't lower yourself to the standards of people that are misbehaving, mistreating you, and treating you like you are the bad person, that you are in a fantasy land, or that you are, yeah, bring it. I'd rather live in a fantasy land all day long. Bring the fucking rainbows and unicorns. Bring the gumdrop slides. I'd rather live in a world like that than what people are plugging the fuck into every damn day. I'd rather take adventures, be silly, have fun, than go to a 9-to-5 and plug into the bullshit. What say you, beautiful soul? Give me the fantasy land all fucking day. I'll take it. All day long. So I create my own reality. Don't dim yourself and don't lower yourself. Remember, they are irritated by the power of your frequency and your light. So continue to radiate who you are. Shine your light on the darkness, on your own darkness. But know that when you go into the room, you are literally shining light on everybody's darkness in the space. They're either going to like find this, like, this is so, you'll trigger their inner child, like, oh my God, she's laughing, she's giggling, she's dancing, she's having fun, she's being silly, she's doing cartwheels, she's doing all of this. Wow, that's awesome. Yay, that gives me inspiration that I don't have to pretend not to do that anymore. I can be authentic too. Or you get the complete opposite. Hive mind, herd mentality. Do I say more? I don't think I need to go any more on that one right now. So they're irritated by your light that you radiate and you shine out. When you stand in your authentic self, you shine light on their darkness. You shine light on their darkness. You reflect back to them. It bounces literally as a reflection of back to them that they're unwilling to address. And again, that's perfect for everyone. There's no judgment. Please go look at the definition of what enmeshment is when it comes to karma, when it comes to spirituality, your family. See what enmeshment is. Okay? Remember that everyone has the potential to be an agent in your life. If you know, you know. 99.9% of the people in my life have been agents in some way, shape, or form. Not all of them, the majority of them. When you're aware, knowledge, wisdom, power, stand in it. Stand in your truth, authenticity. Step into your authenticity. Speak your truth. Never shrink. Never dim. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be light. You are not here to be light. Source says you are here to be the light. The light of me, the light of you, the light of us. You're here to be light. Shine it. Bright. Brilliant. Unapologetically, authentically. Every single now present moment moving forward. Remember what was once tucked away. What you once tucked away, you hid away, is now coming out, and it's turning everything inside out. What was once tucked and hidden away is coming out and turning things inside out, and I can say this for the collective as well. You are not for everyone. You are not for everyone. You want to be, but you're not. You have to acknowledge that, and that's part of the process. You're not here to people please. You're here to be authentic. You're a mover, a shaker. You're a cosmic galactic royalty. Remember that. Straighten your crown, beautiful soul. Sit on that throne. Sit tall. And then this is not coming from an egotistic place. This is coming from a knowing of the soul. You're not here to rule and to suppress and to control. You're here to be an example. You're here to be an anchor of light. You're here to be a mover, a shaker, a way shower, a guide, a teacher, a mentor, a speaker of truth, of your experiences. The time is now. Embrace your amazing, unique, unicorn weirdness. Embrace your weirdness. Embrace it. Embrace it now. We love you. You need to love you so much to stop putting up with and condoning and making excuses for the ugly behaviors of other people. You need to set safe, healthy boundaries and not ping-ponging back and forth anymore. That's done. You set safe, healthy boundaries. You create separation so you can hear your highest, your source within, your spiritual team, your angels, your guides, whatever word you like to use. You have to set that up. If you don't, the universe, there is an expiration date on that, and the universe will create that for you. And usually it's a lot more uncomfortable than you do it. The tower will look a little differently. So what say you, beautiful soul? We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.